Hello again, friends, foes, and the fabulously undecided. My name's Gasta, and welcome back to There's Always a Tavern. Today, I have died. Deeply unfortunate.
Can confirm.
And the following people are here at my wake and are to receive their inheritances via my last will and testament in exchange for a few solemn words. So, Lime, if you could please take the stage and share a few words about Gasta.
I'm only here to take the money.
Awesome. To Lime, a close friend and an even closer enemy, I leave you my lifetime supply of crushed beer cans.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much.
Of course. Remember, I am dead, so I can't thank you, but no, I'm there in spirit. Merack, if you could please take the stage and share a few words.
Gasta, it was an amazing friend and a terrifying DM, and honestly, he put the fear of God in my heart every single day. I'm still fearing.
Wonderful. To Merack, who always insisted he would fight God but appears to have settled for fighting sleep, I leave you my 2006 Honda Civic with only the front windows tinted. Minnie, could you please take the stage and share a few words about me?
Gasta, he was a great man. Will always live on in our hearts.
Thank you. And to Minnie, whose friendship was only slightly diminished by their need to, and I quote, bite ankles at the slightest inconvenience.
Damn.
I leave you my secret family recipe for donut with 3 question marks.
Donut?
Yeah, actually, you just pronounced it right. Donut? And finally, Rob, could you please take the stage and share a few words?
Gasta was a good friend, an impeccable GM, and the greatest lover of craft singles this world has ever known.
Oh my
We will
God.
miss you and your never-ending supply of cheese.
Amen. And finally, of course, to Rob, who was for sure there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I leave my most prized possession, a Saturdays Are for the Boys flag signed by Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, I really own that, and no, I am not making that up. That is an actual item that I own from going to see him in concert.
Beautiful.
That beside, folks, welcome back to the piratical world of Corson, a seafaring campaign with many adventures, treasures, and secrets to be found. But of course, dead sailors tell no tales, so let me catch you all up on what we've been going on with. Last we left off our crew, they had just come back onto deck. They had met some of the crew. They had secured the month and a half supplies necessary for Shantytown to not absolutely starve to death in the middle of this grand ocean. And the last thing they remember was the gentle rock and roll of their hammocks, tar-scented air, the hush of midnight water lapping against the hull, a low bosun's hum somewhere aft, and then immediately, hands, ropes, uproar. You all blink against the flare of torchlight, and you found yourselves trussed in your own hammocks on the planks of the main deck. Around you, as you all kind of blink the sleep from your eyes very quickly, rumbles a living wall of pirates. The crew of the Dark Dodger, boots stomping, tankards sloshing, voices whooping like storm-driven gulls. Above, rigging creaks against a cloud-draped moon. Below, the Dodger thrums like a giant, black-hearted drum. About 15 feet above you on the top deck forms a half circle where we see, firstly, First Mate Agatha flipping a coin through her fingers and smiling a knowing smile. We see Alimna, your dear friend, who has given you just a tiny bit of advantage as you were getting trussed out of your bed. Just very quickly, Alimna, how are we reacting to this fight? What, you're up here on the deck with the captain and Agatha. What's going through your mind?
The expression he's kind of giving seems to be akin to how a scientist would watch an experiment with intrigue and this kind of, what are you going to do and how is it about to benefit me? And there's just this slight smile on his face.
And at the center of this group, foot on a barrel of oranges, coat the color of new blood, you see Captain Vobago. Here we come back as your captain raises one hand, and the deck quiets. Lantern light and torchlight dance across scars on his face and a bit of his chest that he's revealed, with a faint sigil that seems to start poking out from underneath the shirt. A tattoo of some kind. And he looks down at you all, who, having gotten your bearings and started to look around, you see each other, all equally confused, and one other individual, a bald, barrel-chested man who kind of just sits there shaking his head with a bit of knowing, as you all see Bim, the bartender for the Smashed Skull. Are there any quick words you all exchange before the captain begins to speak?
What in the hell's going on?
I don't think Curd has words, but I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
We only have the stuff that we were sleeping with, yeah?
That is correct. So, if you want to say you slept in your armor, you could. I will say that you would not have been able to get a long rest yet.
No. I have light armor because it's leather, so I think in a ship he'd leave the uncomfortable leather on. But there's no way he's sleeping with a pair of swords on his hip. That's how you get sliced to bits.
I don't think so.
Oh, no.
I have a question specifically for Silver. Does Silver have an arcane focus and or material components on her? Because I know Pale would get stuff from being a sorcerer. That's just like innate. But does Silver have that shit on her?
She probably only has, like, her gun.
Oh, fun.
Indeed.
Not any of her special shit.
Okay.
All right. I trust you all to know what you possibly would or would not have on you going to bed. As Vobago kind of cracks his neck as the crew falls silent, and he looks down at all of you. You know, a ship like this doesn't sail on canvas and timber alone. Sails on trust, you know, earned in bruises, bound in salt, and sealed without a single word spoken. That's the unseen code. The good Wraithmar teaches. Strike like shadow, move like smoke, and never beg the sea for mercy. He don't favour the loud or the large, despite me being both. He favours the clever, the quiet, the ones who bleed but don't break. And you see, in saying the clever, the quiet, the ones who bleed but don't break, he gestures to Agatha at his side when he says clever, to Alimna when he says the quiet, and once again to Alimna when he says the ones who bleed but don't break. As now he gestures a hand down at you three. So, when new blood comes aboard, we don't outtrust the rations. It's not given. It's earned. Knuckle to plank. Just like every soldier who ever tied a line to this doja. What say you all to that?
Sarah's just gonna look over at Curd. Very much on guard.
Curd's looking straight ahead, very straight back, very rigid almost, as he just says, "Aye, Captain."
Good. One of you's already got the message. What say the others?
Don't think I have much choice. Aye.
Aye, sure you do. You can walk. And he points to an open gangplank that is leading over into water.
Yeah, that's not my style.
With Pale looking up a little rigid, a bit of sweat coming down from the head, looks up to Captain Vobago. Of course, a chance to prove myself. How could I not? Aye, Captain.
See, he smiles at that, nods, and then kind of looks past you all at Bim, kind of cocking his head. What say you, rather? You all hear nothing come from Bim. This, as tradition, this, and you see he'll gesture to the ropes in the mast, is now your chart and compass. How you stand here now will tell me more than 100 stories, whispered the dog. And you see he's going to like keep unbuttoning his captain's coat, which goes to reveal a weird like sea green unitar as he's like starting to fucking take off his clothes, and fully there is like this like sea green unitard kicks away his boots. The fabric is threadbare, it's salt crusted, stitched more times than you could possibly count. You see he also like holds his hand out to Agatha, who hands him a like bandana that was probably at one point scarlet. It's just frayed to damn near rags at this point, as he begins to like tie down his wild black hair. We've got no ranking in this right. No lards, no favourites, just grit, guts, and whether you've got the sense to fight smart. And here he'll like fully jump down in front of you all. So, if you're ready to claim your place aboard this floating temple, step in and show us what you've got. Let us see if you've salt enough to walk this path unseen. Isn't that right, lads? Ho! Ho! And like everyone kind of stamps their boots onto the deck. Now, I'm not an unfair man. We'll go to the blood. Do you know what that means?
From our silence, I can assume no.
Sounds like not. So, to the blood typically means when blood is drawn, you're out. No more fighting. Let's go with if you want to stay up, you can. But when you take a knee, that's it. It's over. When I'm unconscious, that's me calling it quits. Understand?
Aye, Captain.
Aye.
Aye.
Good responses. Without kind of breaking eye contact, he's going to come over here where there's like a barrel, and he's going to open the top, reach in, and withdraw these like pair of brass knuckles that like really shine in the light. You see they've got like claws on the fronts of them, and you see now that like kind of faint spiral sigil you could have seen when he was like unbuttoning his shirt is now in full brazen glory. This like full kind of tattoo that takes up his entire chest, kind of hidden by gray hairs on his chest. So, what shall the crew go and retrieve for ye to fight me your best?
I'll take it. I'll need to trade out this, and she'll flip her gun for something a little less lethal.
Oh, well, don't be so sure. And he'll reach back into the barrel, and you see he's pulling out his own flintlock pistol.
She'll just nod. Keep it on her.
Anyone else?
He's basically saying, like, does the crew want to give them anything?
No, he's saying, like, what do you guys want from your rooms? He's like giving them the choice to have the crew go down and like bring up one of their weapons.
He seizes.
Curhd is actually just going to point to the railing and go, if someone could grab me a blank pin.
You see he kind of like cocks his head and goes, Marco, get the boy a belaying pin. And yeah, he'll go and kind of grab one and toss it over to you. You sure that's all you need, boy?
Aye, Captain.
Righto, alright.
And for me, I'll be fine. Thank you.
He nods, and he hasn't put on the claws yet, as he'll come over right next to Bim. What's the matter? McKenna, you look, you're captain in the eye. Bim looks up at him, and I think Silver, you being right beside him, see he is like white knuckling his right fist, kind of by his side so the captain doesn't see, but he is like shaking with a fury. Thought I'd prove myself. Did you know? Really? And no amount of waltzing away with hundreds of crew treasure makes you think I'd be a little hesitant to bring you back. Not to mention you've put on a few pounds. If you want to Fight me again? How well did that go last time? You may join the crew. And he'll grab Bim by the back of his shirt and throw him to the side. Looks like you'll be a man short then. No matter, I think you all can handle yourselves. Agatha, if you be so kind. Agatha will flip up the coin. And the second it ping, 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 ping hits the deck, I need you all to roll initiative.
That's a 5.
Ding.
As well for me as a 5.
Damn.
Now, is there any checks anyone wants to roll before initiative technically starts? Does anyone want to look at his appearance? Does anyone want to look at Bim maybe?
I'd like to Arcana on that tattoo of his.
I will say you can do either Arcana or Religion.
Okay, it's going to be more so towards Arcana, and yes, I am correct. That is going to be 14.
The 14, you absolutely know that symbol. That is the symbol of the Atuin that this guy was ranting and raving about. Wraithmore, also known as the Shadow Captain, the kind of go-to Atuin for piracy and freedom on the high seas. In terms of its significance on his chest, you can probably assume this guy is an avid follower. Whether it actually gives him any benefit, I don't think you can see with a 14.
Do stay sharp. We don't exactly know what that tattoo could do.
Can I make a perception check to see how well the rest of everyone is paying attention? Like where their attention sits.
You mean like the surrounding crew, kind of like the audience, or how do you mean?
Just kind of that everyone see what blind spots there might be, kinda.
Okay, yeah, give me perception. Anyone else looking at anything?
That's an 18.
I also wanted to look at that tattoo, but I also wanted to look at Bim and see if he's being weird.
So you gotta make your choice.
Yeah.
What's that 18 on perception get me?
With an 18 in perception, the crowd is ready for a fucking fight. They're all watching as your 3 new initiated members start getting up on their feet and getting ready to fight. Agatha and even Captain Vobago are kind of looking at Bim. In what way, you can't tell. In terms of blind spots, you are aware that Captain Vobago is, has a bad sight on his right side. But past that, I don't know. He's got his back towards the forecastle. So he's kind of making sure that if he gets pushed back, he's getting pushed back into a wall so he doesn't really get flanked.
Do I think that I could join the main crowd?
Technically, you're already in the main crowd, but are you saying you want to get down?
Yeah. Do I think that would be suspicious?
I don't know if you'd know. I know right before this fight, Captain Vobago invited you to stand up here on the forecastle and, watch the fight. It was kind of like a very honorable thing that you saw Agatha was kind of iffy about.
Oh, okay. I can't get down then. Ha. That's a definite nope. Okay. I'll figure it out.
All right.
I'm gonna focus on the guy I'm trying to fight.
Okay.
So
Same with you, Curhd?
Yeah, specifically, Curhd's looking at who's Vobago looking at as that coin got flipped. Which of us specifically?
I think it's not hard to catch that he's also looking at Bim. But it's not to say that his entire attention is deviated away from you all. You're definitely in his periphery, but he seems to be kind of just staring down Bim.
to 22 on that Arcana.
With a 22 in Arcana, looking at the tattoo, there's absolutely something going on there. As even in this stark amount of moonlight and torchlight and lantern light, no light seems to cast any shadows on the raised skin that makes up this spiral. As if it's kind of taking in that light on its own. Okay. So, as Moonpale slaps against the hull and the whole ship watches with this hollow boom, you all see that, from this area on the main deck, it's been kind of cleared for this rite of passage. You see that cannons are pushed along the port and starboard sides, their muzzles jutting away into the water. You see like all these different like twin gratings, square, iron barred mouths to the lower decks, kind of all reside on the open center, all closed. You see that there's a bunch of rigging that crosses overhead in this spider web of like tarred rope that's like blackened with the pitch that it goes on. You see the bunch of lanterns, most likely using some type of oil that hang from it, bobbing, casting these revolving halos across the deck. You see, in the middle of this gathering, kind of behind you guys, actually past this part of the mast, there are a bunch of like ropes and overturned water casks that kind of just sit as obstacles in that area, with their edges lit by the guttering pitch torches that have been hammered into deck seams. You see that the ladders to the main mast and the foremast are all like out and available. As your captain rolls his shoulders, the torches flare in the wind, the ship creaks, and somewhere in the someone in the audience begins to doom, 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 drum a slow beat. First up in initiative, if they're fighting, is Alimna.
Oh, crazy. That's kind of crazy. Are we still at port?
Yes, you guys are still at port. You have not actually cleared away.
Okay.
Off on starboard is where the actual port is. So there is a long, about 10-foot grouping of planks that runs all along the starboard side of the ship.
Okay. And Agatha and Vobago are still looking kind of at Bim.
Vobago is definitely has a split focus between Bim and the group. Agatha is fully looking at Bim. It's trying to assess something.
Okay, perfect. I think I will use my action then. And Alimna is going to make direct eye contact with Silver, if he can manage that.
I'm sure she's looking around.
Okay, direct eye contact. And then he is going to unclip his pendant that he uses as his arcane focus and let it, and he's elevated on I know ship words.
You're elevated about 10 feet up from where the rest of the crew is on the main deck on the forecastle.
Okay. He's gonna unclip his arcane focus from around his neck and just let it drop to the main deck just below where he's standing. And as it falls, he's gonna try and kick it just a little further than right below him. And he's making direct eye contact with Silver. Then he kind of glances down towards it and then looks back up at Silver, just kind of as a take it.
Okay. Yeah, you kick away your focus as it kind of goes very silently, ting, 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 against the main deck, kind of between two sets of stairs, one leading down to the lower decks, one leading up to the forecastle upon which you stand, as it tinkles very almost imperceptibly against the dark oak of the main deck. Silver, it's not hard to find.
Sweet.
Anything else on your turn, Alimna?
I think that is all for right now.
In which case, Seraphina, you're up.
I don't like being first. Well, she already technically had her pistol drawn.
This is true.
Yes. Fuck it. No hesitation. Steppy step to where she's not shooting through Pale.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, we're gonna make our shot.
All right.
We love a crazy bitch with a gun.
We do love a crazy bitch with a gun.
The absolute best person to have the gun.
Okay, does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit.
Fucking A. Oh wait, I didn't add my thingy.
That is on me to give, and I will use my reaction to give you advantage through my star mote, and so now that is, you no longer have that for the moment, so you can have advantage.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20!
We love to see
All right.
it.
Fuck him up.
That fucking saved me.
So, Alimna, what does it look like as you move your star mode onto Silver? As this will be the first time that Silver is seeing what this kind of thing looks like.
So actually, it was already on her from when they were bringing everyone out in their hammocks. But as Silver fires her gun, there's going to be an extra sparkle and like point of light that seems to direct it just directly at Vobago. You thought it was like just like a slight misfire, but it seems to like alternate course and then just bam.
Okay, go ahead and roll me damage.
Damn, nigga.
Wait, sorry, what does a nat 20 make total?
I don't like that question.
I think 23, unless I'm stupid.
23 definitely hits then. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
As Silver, you kind of like wheel around from behind Pale. Pale, immediately, you're sitting here like, okay, I gotta fight. And then suddenly you lose your hearing in your right ear as someone shoots a gun right next to your head, a flintlock no less. As Silver, you shoot, and that little glint, something there, seems to manipulate the bullet to fully like wing Captain Vobago, who immediately draws his attention onto the group from the pain and just immediately goes to like cover the new bullet hole in his like left shoulder, just below where the rotator cuff is.
Yes. And that's on 9 plus 1 equaling a 10.
10. What kind of damage, if you don't mind me asking?
Piercing.
Understood.
And that's doubled.
Oh, yeah.
So with crit, you do max damage on the first die, and then you roll the second die.
Oh.
So what would that make?
Okay, so that would be 11 plus the 10.
So 21. Okay.
Fuck him up.
Understood. Anything else for you, Seraphina? Is there any movement you take? You still have your bonus action, reaction, and still like 25 feet of movement.
Yes. I am going to sprint, because I take it was tossed like here-ish.
So yeah, you see that you are kind of standing in a space where forward and to the left is Captain Vobago about 10 feet from you, and then 15 feet straight ahead of you, kind of like near the stairs that go up to the forecastle, Alimna has just dropped a thing, a focus type thing.
Yes. So she is going...
could-
Huh?
I was gonna say you could probably tell it's an arcane focus just from the, the radiation of magic. So if you need that, it's for grabs.
She's gonna yoinkity yoink yoink that.
Okay, so you use 15 feet of movement to run straight forward to like right under where Alimna is, about 10 feet above you in the forecastle.
Mm-hmm.
And then Alimna is gonna like look down with this kind of sinister smile and then turn to Agatha. I wonder what this one is gonna do.
Oh.
I'm sure it's going to be entertaining sight.
Oh, definitely.
All right. Anything else, Sarah?
I think she would just move at how much I have. I think that much left.
You would have like 5 feet left.
On top of the 5 feet that you get from the star moat.
In which case you'd have 10, because Star Moat does add 5 more feet. So you like run over underneath Alimna and immediately like run, like wheel backwards about 10 more feet.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That'll be it for this one.
All right. It is Captain Vobago's turn now, with Curhd, you being up next. He is going to make some assessments, looking over the three of you, and then looks at you, Curhd. Smiles. And with a bit of heavy breathing, will heave over right in front of Sarah and start attacking.
Oh! Oh shit.
Of fucking course.
Sarah does a 19 hit.
That's a 19. Yeah.
Owie.
Does an 8 hit.
No.
Okay. That is 7 slashing damage as the captain rears back his right fist, and now you see as he like fully brings this weapon into the light, he is fighting you with fucking golden brass knuckles
Oh shit.
as he brings it down and kind of slashes into your forearm just as you're like kind of wheeling back. He just goes, ah, and grabs at it, but also tries to go for kind of wild haymaker with his left hand and fully misses going over you. Seems he thought you were a bit taller than you were.
Get called short.
5'7".
5'7" is a perfectly average height.
As stated by our lovely GM in session.
In which case, Curhd, it is now your turn with you, Pale, being on deck.
The second Vobago started moving, this necrotic green energy started billowing out of either side of Curhd's mouth. The frills on his head just expanded, and he is just laughing, just and he is going to charge Vobago, reaching into his coat to pull out a belaying pin from his old ship, and he is just going to swing at this man's skull as hard as he can.
Oh shit.
Definitely not. That's only going to be a 14 to hit on his first attack.
A 14 unfortunately does not hit.
He does have dual weapon fighting, so I'm going to swing. Vobago may dodge his head out of the way. Second cut's already coming. Oh, damn. Not doing great. That is a 15 to hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Okay.
As Vobago kind of like rears up his claws, one of them already bloodied from Silver's forearm, just kind of to catch both belaying pins, just looking at you. Muy impressive. But I'm not as old as you think I am. And he'll kind of like heave you away.
As he attempts to, action surge, breath weapon. I need a constitution saving throw from Vobago. It's a hang on. I just remembered. It's a 15-foot cone.
Currently, yeah, you are like also right next to Silver. If you wanted to chiefly hurt the captain, there is like a pirate standing behind the guy, so he might get caught in this crossfire. However, if you aim too far to the left of the captain, you're probably gonna catch Alimna in some of this as well. And if you aim too far to the right, you might hit Silver. So you've got to be pretty precise with this.
It is dead eye contact and a nod.
Not even looking at you, because
Damn.
actually realizing that as he gets that shove, Curhd is going to kind of grab his arm and essentially twist around the captain, using 15 feet of movement to go around him, and then fire it harmlessly, hitting only the captain, aiming, inward towards the deck.
All right, so you fully like grab the captain's arm, wheel around him. You see like twist it a bit, but he's got a very firm grip on these knuckles, and you kind of have to climb up onto the stairs that would lead up to the forecastle. And just from like 5 feet up from him, how does this look as you just use your breath weapon against him?
You kind of watch that energy that's been billowing out kind of regather in his throat. It is not light, but just becomes an absence of color in the back of his throat until it is spewed out this hateful mist that almost seems to grab at parts of Vobago, pulling vitality from him, almost like cold does to heat. It should be a constitution saving throw, and it needs to be a 13 or higher.
Okay. That is a 9.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So he fails.
Fuck him up.
That is 9 necrotic damage.
9. Okay.
And that's pretty much the totality of Curhd's action economy. As he's just now breathing heavily, you can hear kind of a raggedness to his breathing now.
As you watch his skin actively like singe and wrinkle, that you kind of like have to like bear against him on his left side, and you catch him there. You see all this like these different necrotic effects happening. You see that green, of course, and then you see like it actually inflects into the skin, almost making varicose veins of the ones in his forearm. There's no more smile on the captain.
Oh.
He's pissed. So he looks up at you, and you see this like glint in his eye of, okay, no more fucking around. Anything else for your turn?
No, I've used up everything.
All right, Pale, it's your go.
Very well.
The captain is currently facing away from you. His back is turned to you towards Curhd.
Using this moment, with his back currently facing away, Pale will take a step forward and almost grabbing towards Pale's hip, like about to draw a blade. Pale's hands come forward and seems to unsheath a blade of fire for but a moment. However, with a bit of a glint, a little bit of lightning comes forth. As that flame blade changes to lightning, I'm going to be using my transmute spell, meta magic, to go ahead and cast Flame Blade with electric instead.
Okay.
And I'm going to be using that to make an attack on Vobago. So, that is going to be a +6 to hit.
All right, go ahead and roll.
That is unfortunately going to be an 11.
An 11 will not hit. But what does this look like as you like fully transfigure a like lightning blade in your hand and like thrust at him?
As it starts to look like a scimitar is being pulled out, changes to a bright yellow rapier instead. And I try to swipe at him, though.
You're like very much going for center of mass, like aiming for his midsection as he like almost as if like hearing the crackle of lightning and immediately like instinctually thinking, okay, duck. He does a like weird like move to the side to like move away from it, but you do see like a few bits of hair on his arm and a bit of his clothing seem to like catch fire as he like moves away, and
Actually,
you see like it singes out.
my apologies for interrupting. Do I have flanking with Curhd?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did we ever agree on flanking? Out of character?
GM's call right now.
Yeah.
What do you feel like?
Get my flanking homebrew roll. I'm gonna say yes, you'll have advantage on this. Flanking is available.
Very well. Is that going to be a 17 to hit?
A 17 would hit. However, he is going to use a reaction called riposte, where
Oh.
you see that he is going to very quickly whip back his hand and basically like try and block it. Almost as like he for sure can't see you coming. He's looking at Curhd, but you watch as his body makes the movement to block with one of his knuckles. Curhd, you standing in front of him see that the like end of the spiral on his chest begins to glow a deep purple. So add 3 to his AC, which unfortunately would make it miss.
You said riposte, right?
Riposte, yes.
Very well.
On it now missing, his body, which now you see as well, Pale, there's like a slight bit of purple underneath his knuckles, like where the knuckles meet the brass knuckles, as his hand is just going to thrust behind him and attack you.
Very well.
Is a 16 hit.
16 would hit. Though just as he's about to come up and give a punch to supposedly Pale's face, Pale blocks with a nice shield. Reaction cast shield.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, you see the arm like very much goes for the neck. Like it's trying to kill you. Not in a way of that he was just saying like, oh, we just fight to the blood. His arm tries to kill you, but you bring up this arcane kind of force that blocks the knuckles from entering through.
My, quite a fighter yourself.
We'll beat that laugh out of you.
No actions, bonus actions left. Pale ends the turn.
All right, back at the top, Alimna, that's you.
Okay, so he is going to cross one arm over his chest and place another, like his hand in front of his mouth, kind of in a inquisitive manner. That is because the star mote requires a verbal component, so he is going to actively try to hide that. And I think I'm going to give that one to Curhd. So, yeah, you have that now, and there is this light sparkle that kind of shimmers in front of his vision, and it seems to like waterfall down and create this kind of area of brighter light.
Curhd flinches at this and is deeply confused at why he suddenly can see in the dark.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Curhd. Suddenly, like, parts of the ship that were very shadowed begin to, like, really look clearer. Suddenly, the dark parts become light parts, which do reveal Lock, Stock, and Barrel are hiding in, like, a corner underneath the stairs that are, you guys are not near the other stairs that lead up to the forecastle. You see how they are trying to wrestle open a cork from a bottle.
Oh, I love that.
And you can barely see the label, but with your newfound dark vision, you see it says "keep," and then lower on the like handmade label, it says "Aga."
Oh.
Curhd registers that there's movement and people. He's not bringing in the situation. He's focused on the man with claws attempting to murder them all.
Fair enough.
That's so accurate. That's so fair.
Anything else, Alimna?
I think that is all I can do without, completely outing myself for doing something.
Absolutely. It is a bit harder to do when your boss is not 10 feet away from you, 10 feet down from you and away from you. He's very, very much right there within earshot.
I mean, even if I cast a normal spell, it would still distinctly come out of my general vicinity.
Yeah. Despite the, whole crowd of pirates beating their boots against the ground, someone's drum is going off, which does mask a lot of, maybe some of your verbal components. At some point, someone gets close enough, it's going to they can see it originates from you.
Yeah.
All right. Which makes it Seraphina's go. With Captain Vobago coming up next.
Have fun with spells.
She really doesn't have many, is the only problem.
There was an attempt. It's the thought that counts.
It really does. It's okay. She is going to... I don't know if I want to do one or the other. Fuck it. Disengage.
Okay.
Do-do-do.
He doesn't have his reaction, by the way, so he can't.
He does not have his reaction.
He can't opportunity attack you because he used his riposte on me.
Ow! Well, fucking screw that. She is not going to bonus action. But she is going to back the fuck up. And we are going to, I guess, shoot again. Because that's really all I can do. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
Huh!
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Fuck. I found the threshold. That's all my luck for today, guys. That's 7 damage.
7. All right. As you take several quick steps backward, Captain Vobago is very much aware that you're leaving, but having used his reaction is powerless to stop it as you very nimbly take a few steps back, load your pistol again, and fire on him. Where are you aiming?
The right shoulder.
Fuck him up.
So you wing his other shoulder as fully seared on one side, riddled with bullets on the other. His whole body kind of flinches back against it because, God damn you. Anything else with you? You do have your bonus action.
I really don't have anything else I can do with it, though.
Okay. In which case, it becomes the captain's turn, with Curhd you happening next. As Silver backs up, you and Pale are flanking this guy. You kind of on the midway up these steps toward the forecastle. Pale kind of balancing on the iron grating as he kind of seems to do some mental math and will turn against you, Curhd. And now he is not saying anything. You see he's just gritting his teeth as you see a bit of blood comes out of his nostril and he's going to strike twice at you. Does an 18 hit?
Absolutely.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Goddamn.
First one makes 9 slashing. Second one makes 7 slashing. As he very quickly just bam bam 2 against you, almost in unison against. He can't really reach up to your chest because you're a much taller guy, but even on the stairs, he's going for your legs as you see he's trying to nick your Achilles basically. So 16 slashing against you as he is going to turn to you, Silver, and he's going to go, all right. I see we have some things to work out. It's best not to retreat in a fight, lass. If you're gonna shoot, keep far away, yeah? And he is going to move 5 feet away, which does give you, Curhd, an opportunity attack as he kind of like tries to sidestep onto the iron grating with Pale, basically to make it so Silver cannot get a straight shot on him.
Okay. Do I have advantage from the flanking on this?
You would not? Well, let's say you do.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Loving that. That's a 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, I'm going to turn this into a goading attack.
Okay, yeah.
What's my belaying pin damage? Not very good. But I get to add my superiority die, which at this level is a d8.
Yay.
I'm going for non-lethal damage on this, just... I do not want to be accused of trying to murder the captain.
Again, he has very much given you the okay of make me unconscious.
Yeah. Okay, that is going to be only 8 bludgeoning damage, but as a goading attack, he now has a disadvantage on attacks made against... Oh, sorry, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
What is his threshold for this wisdom save?
Still 13.
Okay, that is a nat 1.
Damn!
Oh!
Making 6.
Okay, yeah, so he now has disadvantage attacks against anyone other than Curhd, and just Curhd is going to aim for that same shoulder that just got hit and just wallop into it and go, I think we said something about not retreating, Captain.
Damn!
You see that he moves strategically as he like fully gets slashed by your belaying pin and then looks back at you and goes, all right, fair is fair. And he's going to use his 10 feet of his movement to come back to you, back in that flanking position between Pale on the iron grating and you on the stairs, which does make it Curhd's turn.
Yeah. Okay. Going for that attack of opportunity immediately again. Oh, not attack of opportunity, advantage with the flanking. That is a 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay, we're going to turn this into a tripping attack then. I'm going to be using another superiority die. He does need to make a strength saving throw, looking for a 13.
Understood.
You and your 13s.
Yeah, that's all my saving throws right now. It's kind of nice.
That is an 18.
Okay, so he does not fall on his butt, sadly.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
But he does take 7 more bludgeoning damage as he comes in. Curhd is just going to backhand him with the Dodger's belaying pin. And then you see Curhd, he's just going to take a deep breath, release some of that necrotic energy into the air, and is going to... That is my second wind as my bonus action to regain some health, because I got punched a lot.
Understood.
That is 8 health back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the full turn.
As you slash the captain with this belaying pin, you see like he fully like turns his face away, but you still catch a lot of him with it. In fact, you see a lot of like beard hairs fly through the air. As now, with that, the thumping stops. It was going all throughout this fight. Rum dum, rum dum, rum dum. Stop. As everyone watches, as the captain puts a hand to his face, the golden brass knuckles, like fully sheening with crimson, pulls away. You touched my beard.
Priorities.
And looks at you, Curhd. Now you'll hang. Hale, it is your turn.
Oh shit.
End it quickly.
Save this motherfucker right now.
Very well. I am going to do something funny.
Oh.
Oh, great. Perfect timing.
Yes. Now, I'm going to drop concentration on my electric blade.
Okay.
As a little vial around Pale's neck starts to glow. A little bead. I'd say Curhd and Alimna would be able to see. Looks crimson. It starts to go violent. As innate sorcery kicks in, I'm going to have him immediately do a hold person, as Pale's entire self starts to radiate with electricity. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw DC 15 to not be held person.
Understood. It is a 24.
Oh.
Yes, however, I say no, Silvery Bobs.
Oh!
I say no, silvery barbs.
A 9 is a fail.
I am going to give this to Silver.
Advantage to everyone. Everyone has advantage.
Advantage to all and all.
He is now paralyzed. Any attack made within 5 feet is an automatic critical hit.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Additionally, automatically fails strength and dex saves. And every attack has advantage on him.
Understood.
Pale's going to also take a step back as well.
As the captain's hands are bound to its sides, as he fully cannot move. The only thing he can move is his eyes, like just kind of wildly whizzing around in their sockets. Making Alimna's turn next, unless there's anything else that you'd like to do, Pale.
Actually, I'm going to stay within 10 feet of the captain.
Okay.
But that is all.
Pale, you take like 15 feet, just straight, keeping your eyes on him, moving back away from him, right in front of like one of the emergency like rowboats that are kind of like hanging from the top bit of the mast here in the middle. You move off that iron gridding, which does make it Alimna's turn.
I don't think I got shit right now. Because everyone has advantage from a lot of things. Let's see, Curhd and Pale have advantage from my star motes, and then Silver has advantage from silvery barbs, so I think I can't really do a whole lot. You know what? I just... The more that I think about it, it's probably best that I don't think there's anything that I could do, even if I held my action. So, I think I'm just gonna chill and look like a conniving piece of shit.
Understood. Sarah, it's your go.
Cool.
Who's the Sarah?
Who is this Sarah?
Sorry, Silver.
Get it? Because silvery barbs.
Haha. Anyway.
I'm killing you next.
Not if I do it first. Ooh. Okay. 19 hit?
You have it with advantage,
Question mark?
but yes, a 19 would hit.
It was a 15 and a 19.
Okay, good. Yeah, 19 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. But it is not hit because you are not within 5 feet of him.
Tragedy and heartbreak.
Quite.
Tragedy and heartbreak. Ooh! 11.
11 damage, okay. As you shoot towards the captain again, you kind of catch him in the side on his like lower abdomen. As Curhd, the captain is still facing you up on the stairs as you watch blood begin to like trickle out of his mouth, him still being unable to move. His eyes are dead set on you.
Oh.
That's fun.
Anything else for your turn, Sarah?
No.
Okay. It is his turn. He is paralyzed. The only thing he can do is make another wisdom save.
DC 15.
18
Oh!
makes him no longer paralyzed and incapacitated. As Curhd, you watch the actual like spiral on his chest as if a balloon is beginning to inflate underneath the skin, pops out, and suddenly he just kind of like reopens his eyes, movement comes back to his body as he is still goaded to attack, but ultimately just kind of looks around, wild eyes. The entire crew is silent right now. What you all staring at? Keep hitting the drum. And you, and he points at you, Seraphina.
Yeah.
I do say there's about 15 gold if you shoot that fucker in the head. And he points at Pale, and he's going to use Captain's Charm as a bonus action. Then
Oh,
I
no.
need you to make
Oh
me
my! Oh!
a Wisdom save, DC 14.
Oh,
Oh no!
I'm not good at those.
I believe in you. I believe in you so hard.
Is the save for hold person at the beginning or end of their turn?
It's usually at the end.
No, shit, you're right. Okay,
Huh?
never mind then.
Oh,
Oh,
lawyer.
nice
Wait.
save.
In which case he does say that, but there is nothing that is casted yet. Yeah. So it immediately turns to you, Curd.
The drama, though, I'm kind of sad I rules lawyered.
I'm
Oh,
As the thum 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 returns among the crew, somewhere down below, it seems like someone has found a larger drum and is starting to beat with the crew. That thrumming comes back into the battlefield.
Yep. Curhrd's gonna keep swinging. He's up high, so he's gonna keep coming down on those shoulders. Just keep attacking that weak point that Sarah opened up for him. That's a 3, so an 8.
Nate would
take
not
advantage.
I will take advantage.
hit. Okay.
Ooh, that is so much better. That's another 22.
Fuck yeah!
Correct.
Yep.
Alimna, you're using a reaction, or how are you suddenly putting this star mote on them?
He already has the star mote, and that lasts until I use that, or he uses it to create light for whatever reason. And so, because I used my reaction to do that, he got advantage, and this shimmer kind of fades from your vision, doing that like waterfall effect again. And then as you're going down, the what were they called? I'm real dumb.
Belaying pins.
Belaying pins. I will continue to not know shit about ships. But as he takes the belaying pin and starts to miss the shoulder, it's gonna like basically quickly turn and give you leverage to jab it in sideways rather than down.
Right. Curd, what's that new attack?
The hit was 22, and the damage is 7 bludgeoning damage, and I am going to make him roll again for goading attack. That is my last. No, I have one more superior die. I've only used 3.
All right. What's that roll again? Wisdom save?
13 wisdom saving throw.
And that one again.
Oh damn.
So he is still goading against you.
There's no words this time. It's just fully looking him in the eye as he jabs into the same wound. That necrotic energy starts to spill again as Curhd just smiles, keeping all attention on him. And actually, bonus, I get a bonus action. Yep, second attack. Curhd is gonna drop low and aim for the legs.
Oh.
Feast or famine, guys. That is a 10.
I'm sorry, I can't give you advantage
Nope.
again.
Nope.
Sorry.
With that bonus action, he is going to use Riposte again. And because the attack does miss against his AC, he is going to attack you once. This is a 17 hit.
A palpable hit, I do confess.
Right on. 9 slashing against you.
Curhd is looking really bad. But he's going to quickly look to Silver, look back at Vobago, shake his head. He's not bowing out.
All right. There's a bit of a small, like, curt nod that the captain gives you, seeing that resolve, as it does become Pale's turn.
Pale, seeing that Curhd isn't exactly in the best of shapes right now, how bad is Vobago looking?
Vobago is bleeding pretty profusely. He's certainly still standing on his 2 feet, but there is a bit of newfound uncertainty in his steps.
Well, would he be able to make me a strength saving throw as I move closer towards the edge of the ship near the cannons, making my way past this lovely gentleman right here?
Yeah, you kind of push past a pirate who just goes, "Hey, fucking watch the merchandise."
Cannot
Hey.
for you.
Holy fuck, I was taking a drink of water at the wrong fucking time.
So what are you doing to him?
May he make me a strength saving throw as I cast a lightning lure, trying to pull him towards me.
Okay,
It's going to be a strength save, DC 15. I'm still at my need sorcery up.
It's another nat 1. Holy shit.
Oh my god!
Interesting. That is going to be 3 lightning damage as I pull him 10 feet towards me.
Wouldn't that give Curhd an opportunity attack?
Forced movement.
Not with forced movement.
No, it's forced movement.
Ah, damn. I know the rules.
So how many feet is he moving towards you?
10 feet.
Understood. Right here.
Right here, which is next to where Pale used to be standing.
Yeah.
On the crate.
So you pull him. What does this look like as you thrust out this lightning lure?
As I cast it, a lasso of lightning whips around him as he tries to bear his footing. Unfortunately, that slippery plank that he stands on is, well, slippery. As he slides towards me, as I pull him close, shocking him with a bit of lightning. I'd rather you not kill my new friend so quickly. I don't have any qualms with hurting you, though.
Pale, give me Arcana.
Come on. Oh, no. 20, not natural.
There is something that enhances the strength of your lightning lure as you see, for the first time, Vobago is brought to one knee, not both, as he starts to slide towards you, quickly kind of regains his sitting, but you watch as you drag him against the iron grating. It's not the iron grating. Something here is making it so he is damaged more than he should by this.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Only I had my shit.
In which case, what damage do I do then?
You did 6.
Interesting.
Anything else on your turn?
No. I have no bonus actions that I can use. For now, at least.
All right, Alimna.
Okay, Silver has advantage from silvery barbs, right? Silver hasn't used that yet.
Unfortunately, that is on the next attack that you make after.
Yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore? Okay.
No.
Think he's just gonna give it to seeing how bad Curhd is doing, is just gonna hand it right back over. And it once again, that shimmering waterfall just goes right over the eyes, lighting up the area again.
I'm having a stroke. This is it. This is the big one.
Curhd, you begin to smell
God damn
toast as...
Is that in character?
No.
This is the inner monologue.
The big one.
The
Here it
inner
goes.
model.
So basically, Alimna, there was already a star mote on him. You're just keeping it on him, or...
I have to basically recast it after he uses it as a bonus action to do fun little light things, or I use it as a reaction to give advantage.
Gotcha.
So basically just have to cast it again.
And I believe, if I'm correct, that is your 4th time using that ability?
No, I can... This is the fun part.
You have four times you can do this.
So I have 4 times that I can give advantage. I've only given advantage twice. I can have 2 star motes active at any time with no penalty whatsoever.
Understood.
And it just kind of sits there until I feel like giving it. So I'm all Gucci.
I believe you gave Pale one as well, yes?
Yes, Pale has 1 too.
Yes.
So I have 2 active.
Did you not pop it on the flame blade?
No, that was because of flanking.
Yeah,
Anything else you do?
that is all.
All right, which makes it Seraphina's go.
She's gonna book it the fuck next to Curhd. Give him a little schmacky schmack of some healing hands.
She just literally smacks his leg that's bleeding.
Stop bleeding!
Beautiful.
Okay, so that's 7.
Very much needed.
Healing for 7.
Indeed.
All right. Anything else for your go, Seraphina?
Yeah, that's it, because that's my action.
All right. Now it is the captain's turn. Very quickly going to wheel around to you, Pale, and goes, right, friends. And here he is going to use Captain's Charm as a bonus action. So I need a Wisdom save 14 from you. Otherwise, you will be charmed by him.
Wisdom is not Pale's strong suit.
Okay.
Lovely.
That is going to be a 3.
All right.
Oh, gross.
So you are charmed. You don't have to fight for him, but you can certainly not fight against him. You suddenly feel compelled to hear the guy out. I mean, he's not so bad once you get to know. He's a funny guy. This guy. Yeah, he's your captain. Why are we fighting? Those are the thoughts that kind of run through your brain as he uses a charm. As you see his eyes kind of flash this bit of purple, you can kind of swear the tattoo moves.
I see your side.
Glad to hear it. No. Ooh, right. Curhd, he is going to turn towards you, whipping out a pistol that he had kept in the back of his unitard, which is fully soaked with sweat right now, and shoot. Does an 11 hit?
No, amazingly.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Does an 18 hit?
Oh, very much so.
Grosser.
Wow, very much min damage. 6 piercing against you.
There goes my healing.
No, I have 1 point of that left.
Right. Suppose I should do a bit of strategy. And he is sprinting towards the middle of the ship, kind of between where the 2 emergency rowboats are, back towards like past BIM, onto the like other iron grating that is more towards like the main deck and the like quarter deck, kind of heading towards the back of the boat, towards the poop deck and towards aft, as he is just like fully booking it. He is bleeding all over. You see there's like very clearly like drops of blood as he sprints across this deck. Curhd.
So a quick look at our map here.
Remember, you got 35 feet of movement from the star mode.
About another 15. Okay, so Curhd uses all his movement and none of this evil star moat movement because he's clearly having a stroke with lights turning off and on everywhere.
Fuck you.
He has no idea where this is coming from. This is the only non-magical person here, and again, dragon person, non-magical, has no idea why he suddenly gains night vision and just it goes away when he hits people.
Yeah, as far as you know, it's just a very beneficial stroke.
Yeah.
It's
He
the
has-
all the adrenaline.
A stroke
Yeah.
of genius, if you will.
Good call.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Charging Vobago, and just as he gets close, he's gonna hit that knee slide and aim for the back of Vobago's legs, trying to trip him up.
Right on.
15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
He swings and just comes short, and then as he pops up, he's gonna come leaping down with that other hand back on the captain's shoulder. That is a crit.
Nat 20?
Fuck yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Okay.
So I am going to make this a tripping attack to bring this man completely to the floor at this point.
What's my roll for that?
Hey, buddy. You're attacking my captain.
That is going to be... Oh no, I heard those words. That is a strength saving throw.
Does a 13 make it or no?
A third meets it, beats it, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do this as Lime, but Pale is seeing that his captain is getting attacked. Silvery barbs.
Oh!
Interesting.
Okay, so we have to take all that back.
Okay, take it all
Let's
back.
see what I actually got.
I'm so sorry.
That's still a 19 to hit. No, sorry, 20 to hit.
It's commitment. It's commitment.
It's good. No, it's good. I love you for it,
I
mate.
know. I know. I'm still feel like an asshole, but hey.
Pale, who are you giving the advantage
Did you
to?
just call it foreplay?
No. Beautiful.
I'll be
Beautiful.
giving it to myself.
Okay. Sure.
You already have advantage. Well, not really. I guess not yet.
So, you know what really sucks?
You don't want to give it to your captain? I'm kidding. What sucks?
The worst part about that is I rolled max damage for that initial hit, so that would have been a crit plus max damage. It would have been legendary.
Damn.
Fuck
I
you,
love you, but I'm
Lime.
so
Pale's
mad.
on captain's side right now.
I understand. I understand. I understand fully.
Did Pale just
You
get
wanna-
his 2.25%?
What did I?
Okay. So that's only going to be 9 bludgeoning damage.
9 bludgeoning, got it. Are you still using a superiority die?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was a hit. I think we can keep the same saving throw, if you're cool with that.
If you want, I can re-roll it. It's up to you.
Yeah, I rerolled my damage,
Yeah, sure enough.
which I'm very sad about.
18
Yeah, I figured. But I believe that is the last of my superiority die.
is. What damage do you add with the superiority die?
A D8.
Was that already accounted?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, I do very little damage. Y'all are about to see.
Understood.
Crediting a homebrew.
You go down, really trying to like get at this guy's ankles. You actually like see you have a very good opportunity to, like, you're right there. Honestly, you could slice his Achilles and get this fight done now. But from behind, Pale.
No. Good try, though. I serve my cat.
And unfortunately, and very suddenly, your belaying pin gets stuck into the like ground just beneath you as you were trying to bring it up to stab at his ankles. So he doesn't trip. He's still up. Is there anything else you're doing, Curhd?
Curt's just going to look at Pale and go, "Whose side are you on?"
My captain's, of course.
Curhd is deeply confused by this man suddenly being so helpful.
What can I say? He's part of the crew. Anything else for you, Curhd?
That's the end of his turn. The captain is no longer goaded, by the by.
Yeah, gotcha. So, Pale, it is now your turn. You are still charmed, only because Captain Charm depicts that you have the charm condition until the start of the pirate's next turn. So, when he attacks, like right at the start of Captain Vobago's turn, you will no longer be charmed, but you are still charmed for the moment.
Very well.
But you don't have to attack your crew members. You are just more amicable towards the captain's side.
Mhm. Indeed.
What do you do in that moment?
There isn't much Pale can do right now, unfortunately. In which case, Pale forgoes the turn.
Understood. Pale, you're just kind of sitting here like, man, it's great I'm on this ship. It's a good crew.
Indeed.
It's a good start to my life. We're doing good.
Pale instinctively starts thumping as well.
Yeah. You actually find that
Hell yeah.
you feel that rhythm kind of beating through your chest and do not like fully commit, but like you're tapping your foot along. Which brings us back to Alimna.
I'm gonna use my action to transfer 1 star mote from pale to silver.
Well, fuck me too.
I was under the impression that it was on silver. Was I wrong there?
I thought pale still had it.
I do indeed still have it, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make like little tokens to signify this.
So rather than like the waterfall that like Curhd sees when the star mote gives advantage, what you see is just like the sparkles just kind of move away and the world is just plunged back into that darkness because you are a human and do not own dark vision.
Unfortunately not, no.
And silver, the waterfall that you saw earlier returns and just glides over your eyes and lights up the area around you.
More, because she already had dark vision.
Everything's real fucking bright now.
Everything's real bright. It's daylight. Who turned the lights on?
Me!
Just to be clear, Limna, yes. Every time you are like moving these star motes, there is a verbal component to this, correct?
Yes, and he is
And you're trying to hide it with like the thumping of the crew.
thumping of the crew, and he's also having like a hand over his mouth in that like that like inquisitive way where it's like I am observing things and I am wondering what's going on and I'm so sophisticated.
Understood.
You know? So he's actively hiding the movement of his mouth.
Gotcha. Anything else for your go, Alimna?
That's all I can do.
Understood. Silver. You're on up.
Ugh.
Your direct shot against the captain is kind of obscured as he is like currently fighting with Curhd past the main mass, which is inadvertently giving him half cover. So unless you move, you're going to be making a bad shot, so to speak.
Moving.
And you have 35 feet of movement.
You do have 35 feet.
Have fun.
Movement.
So you're running straight forward.
Movement forward. Movement clear shot.
Take advantage. Have advantage. Have fun.
Okay.
Kaboom.
Oh! That was a 16 and a nat 20.
Okay.
Fuck yeah!
My
Nice.
ears.
Sorry, I got excited.
My advantage is coming in clutch because I swear it's every time.
That's when it's needed.
Truly.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
I have dice.
Fuck him up.
I do have to say, Pale,
Damn it.
someone's trying to shoot at your captain.
Pale wants to, but Pale's reserves of magic are already feebly low. This would bring Pale down to nothing.
Understood. Hey. It's up to you.
Good. 9.
9. Got it.
Well, now that you said good.
No.
I'm joking.
9 plus max. Because in that 20.
Yeah, you're critting.
Oh, yeah. So plus 11.
Got it.
20 fucking damage.
Fuck him up.
Seraphina, what does this look like? How are you trying to shoot at the captain?
At this point, she wants him down. Probably shooting at, not quite center of mass, but, hip.
Yeah, you get him, you rush forward past cannons, past crew members, towards the other side of this main mast, wheeling up your pistol, banging it twice, and you catch him twice in the hip. And you hear, "Zoop, ting, as you kind of shoot twice in the same area. As, fuck it! You hear him immediately, respond to the pain. Anything else you're doing?
Not yet. I save.
All right. At the start of Captain Vobago's turn, Pale, you are no longer charmed as you suddenly realize, hey, this guy's trying to kill us, essentially. He's hurting us. Not great.
Oh, you.
As the captain, hobbling, bleeding out onto the iron grates, you watch as his blood mixes onto the iron. This kind of almost foul smell starts to ruminate around him. Good fight. I'm loving it. Hey, let's see how I shoot. And he's gonna point at you, Seraphina. He's gonna shoot twice.
I was waiting for that.
I believe he has disadvantage because he's being harrowed by me, since I'm right next to him.
In which case, he is actively going to move away to try and make this shot, allowing you to get an opportunity to attack Curhd.
All right. Single attack with my shitty club. No, the ever-flashing lights made Curhd very blind today. That is a 13.
I'm so sorry.
13 does not hit as he moves away, kind of coming up against the mast here. And you watch as he no longer is goaded by you, Curhd, and just points the pistol at Sarah. Does a 12 hit?
Ah, damn it. Yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That's firstly 12 piercing,
Owie.
and then 19 piercing.
Oh!
Ah!
I'm down.
Ooh.
As the captain is going to look at you, Curhd, after shooting your friend, someone you've been with through thick and thin. And he looks at you and goes, how would you like to help me with the others? He's going to try and use Captain's Charm against you.
Son of a bitch.
How many rounds has it been?
Since...
Because I cast guidance on Curhd
Okay.
at basically the beginning of the combat.
I don't think guidance works on saving throws.
Ability check. Yeah.
Oh,
Damn,
I thought
fuck.
you were casting something now, which is
No,
A possibility.
no, it's not. I know advantage is only on attacks, unfortunately. And then I don't have anything as the reaction, so don't die. Please don't die.
That is a 12 wisdom saving throw.
Curd,
Fuck.
here's what I'll ask. There is a moment where, yes, you do slip into this subspace of obedience. Here's what I'll offer. You could roll this save with advantage. What I will ask is for you to, in the deepest recesses of your mind, bring up a burning memory with your friend Silver to try and resist against this charm, seeing as this guy has just knocked down Silver. You watch her crumple onto the ground, having been shot twice in center mass. So, fighting against this, what comes up?
Curhrd's about 17. He's bleeding heavily from his face and chest. He's leaning up against a tree in some dark forest. And next to him is a just as young Silver who has been desperately grabbing at any plants she can find to make a poultice for him, to do anything to staunch the bleeding. And he's worried for himself, but he's more worried for the panic in Silver. And this is the first time he says in Draconic, "We've got this. We've always do."
If you could please give me advantage for that save.
That's a nat 1.
No! God damn it!
Oh,
The scream that I scrumped!
the scream that I screamed.
Oh my god.
As that memory slips away.
Seraphina, your consciousness begins to fade. You look up to Curhd. In the process of his eyes glazing against this charm spell, you hear him say those words in Draconic. Before very quickly, the captain goes, "Enough of that now. Time for work." And you watch his eyes fully glaze, and you slip into unconsciousness. As the captain's turn, as it does become your turn, Curhd.
Curhd has been given an order by his captain. He crosses the deck, rushing Pale, and he's going to swing with that club.
Oh!
I understand.
That is a 23 to hit, Pale.
It's going to hit even if I shield.
That is... I'm so glad I used up all my superiority die. That's only going to be 4 bludgeoning damage. But as that first hit comes across your face, that second hand's already coming up as well. That one's only going to be a 7, as he just swings wide, kind of misjudging where you'd land after being hit. You can go down at any time, man.
Does Pale kind of realize that Curhd is now under the same effect that Pale was moments ago?
I think there is some familiarity in the words that the captain spoke, and then immediately the strangeness in Curhd's actions, this sudden laissez-faire against the captain's attacks.
Very well.
That's the end of Curhrd's turn.
Pale, all the way back towards the center of the ship. The crew, boom, 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 hitting their boots. A giant drum underneath the ship, responding to the same. He slowly gets up, leaning against the back of this kind of aft mast that he's on, grabbing against the rope. You see two of the pirates on this crew come up to hold him, and he kind of waves them off almost violently. You see, a good captain forces his people to make moves, but a great captain asks, and it is done. Soon you newans will find out how great of a captain I am. Pale, it is your turn.
Is there something Pale would be able to do to help Curhd snap out of this?
I will say, if you do, what is the damage die on your weapon?
Pale currently doesn't have any weapons.
Right. Okay.
Merely Pale's fists. Though there is a lightning lure I could do on it. Curhd.
Let me see. To break someone out of a charm spell, hard work. Either requires a lot of damage or a lot of personal grit from the person afflicted. You don't know if you can break this, but there are certainly some things you can try. This is a captain's charm. He has right now a connection to the captain and his charisma. If there are some selling points you have to try and break this individual's confidence in their captain, I would be okay to see a contested check, which would allow a premature save from Curhd. However, if Curhd once again fails that check, he will be further enraptured by the captain's words. So this is a risky move. Either do enough damage or convince him that the captain is doing some shit to his mind. Contesting a save, basically I'll say it's an insight versus persuasion. You win, Curhrd's immediately out of that. They're out of their consciousness like that. Away from the charm. If they fail, it's another turn.
That's a bit too risky. Pale is instead going to use a bonus action to convert one sorcery point into a spell slot. Sorry, 2 sorcery points, the last remaining ones.
Understood.
Into spell slots. A first level, I should say.
Understood.
And I'm going to look at Curhd with a bit of a sad look in Pale's eyes as I cast Magic Missile upon the captain.
Fuck him up.
Okay.
That's going to be 12 force damage.
12 damage. The captain is looking like shit as he stumbles back and fully has to heave his weight onto the mast. Now the spiral tattoo on his chest is pulsing, not even trying to hide the purple arcane that revolves around it. Is there anything else you do?
For flavor, Pale will hold the scaled arms up, and going to try and block from Curhd's attack, though Pale is not a fighter. Pale does not know what to actually block is. So just keeping up the arms.
Pale is trying Pale's best.
Pale, in this moment of basically putting up your hands in defense, for the first time in a bit, you realize how fucking tall Curhd is. This figure towering over you of scars and yellow scales, bearing down on you, glazed eyes.
Damn you.
Is that all you can do?
That is all Pale can do.
Alimna.
Okay, since Silver is down, pretty sure that I can hand that star mote over to Pale. And so whenever one of them attacks with not an auto attack, you'll see what happens. So both Pale and Curhd have a star mote.
Thank you.
Oh, this goes well.
Let us hope.
You know what this looks like. You saw it when Alimna gave it to you when you were out following Agatha. And so you're familiar with this shimmer and the light up that follows. You know what's happening.
Indeed.
Okay. As the crew continues to beat, some people whooping and hollering, going, "Yeah, Captain! Go, my Captain!" Dum, 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 dum. Silver, on this ground, you feel that pulse, the beating of the ship, along with your own. If you could make me a death saving throw, please. A 19 is one save. May I ask, Seraphina,
Mm-hmm.
for one positive memory you draw on here to cling to life amidst the rambling and the beating on the boards of this ship?
Almost to the same beating that is happening at the same pace. She'll flick to a memory that is just two young boys that are in front of her, currently dueling with fake sticks. One of the young boys being a very young Curhd. And as they are playing with their fake duel, she turns to her right, and sitting beside her is a very young girl that looks like a younger version of Seraphina. And they're just making flower crowns together. And to the beating of the ship that is at the same time of these sticks, she'll see as Curhd finally swipes out the legs of the other younger boy and stands over him with just the biggest laugh that he could let out in triumph. And that is all she'll remember for right now.
Okay. On to the captain's turn. He will step away from his mask, kind of having to push off and move forward. See, he'll look at Seraphina, look to the two nearest pirates to him and go, "Bend her wounds. She's done." At the start of this turn, Curhd, your charmed effect ended. As your eyes, your mind gets this, finally, again, this moment of clarity. You see two pirates heading over to Seraphina, kind of like grabbing at each one of her limbs. And you see the captain bleeding profusely, smiles through blood-stained teeth. "That's a good fight you've got there. Though you worry too much. You've got too many connections." And he'll point to Sarah. Finally, he'll take his pistol, throw it down, and will approach you with his brass knuckles, basically preparing to go down swinging, as he'll take 2 strikes. This is a 16 hit.
16 is a hit.
That is 7 slashing. This is a 10 hit,
A 10 does not hit.
as he'll throw a punch, managing to connect, but you can see the weakness in him as he fully misses a clear shot from the left side, just kind of stumbling in his wake, smiling. "It's a good crew we have!" Which does make it your turn, Curhd.
Take the advantage.
Is Finley on the ship? Is Finley anywhere on the deck?
You see Father Finley, the
Oh, sorry. Not Finley. Jin,
Jinrami,
the medic.
the surgeon.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, you see they are over here towards the back part of the ship, towards the quarter deck, kind of back aft. You see they look at you and lock eyes on Sarah. You think they're going to make moves to go toward her.
Curhd throws down his belaying pins. A yield. And he charges towards Sarah.
What the fuck? There's no yielding!
To the blood.
And he's going to take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Absolutely.
It's 5 slashing.
I had 8
Okay.
HP.
Oh.
So you are heavily bleeding as these golden claws sink into you past scales. Captain is angry. How fucking dare you? To the blood means all of you. I'm standing here and I'm banging. What's your excuse?
Curt's picking up Silver in his arms, and he is running towards Finley. And then this would be counting as dragging, so it's half movement?
It would be half movement if you were dragging the body.
Okay. Yeah, he's carrying, so action dash, which gives me 40 foot of movement, so I can move 20 feet?
With the star mode, I think there's an added,
Yeah.
correct?
Plus 5.
feet? We'll just say you get another 5.
Okay. So I think that would get him most of the way.
Yeah, pretty close. As you drag the bleeding body of Seraphina back across the deck, blood trailing behind her.
He puts him down in front of Jin Rummy and is just staring at the surgeon. That's his move.
You see she nods, and they say, "We've got to fight. It's hell if you don't."
He nods. If Silver's in good hands, he's going to turn back to the captain. Show those claws.
He smiles, looks at you, and just kind of tring, tring, rubs the claws against each other, blood droplets flicking off. There is someone else here, though. Pale, it is your turn.
We will go for, as Pale is getting very exhausted, but Pale does have one more spell. Pale will once again cast a magic missile upon the captain.
Okay.
It's going to be 4 plus 3 for a total of 11 force damage.
Pale, how does he go down?
Yes!
As he's yelling at Curhd, yelling for him to get back, to fight, to die, Pale takes this moment as he's yelling obsessively as a moment of distraction. And as he turns around to look at Pale, there's already 3 dots flying towards his face, as one impacts that already bloodied shoulder as well.
As the 3 missiles dum, 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 impact against the captain, you hear, fucking sorcerers! And he falls against the deck, blood dripping through the iron grating that he falls on. And the crew stops thumping.
Lovely.
You see 2 crew members come over onto Captain Vobago's unconscious person and start dragging him also towards Jin Rummy, who is currently working on Seraphina.
Pale will help with that as well. Strong as Pale isn't, another body doesn't hurt to help drag the large captain here.
Seraphina, you heal for 7 points as you come out of your unconsciousness and you stop making saving throws.
I think this is when Alimna is gonna come down onto the deck of the ship, and as everyone's kind of collecting around Jim Rummy, just kind of slowly head over, kind of still observing, and just silently goes over. And once everyone is kind of collected over there, like Pale has made it with the captain over. So, it looks like the 3 of you can hold your weight.
As crew begin to circle their captain over on the other side, and Jin Rummy also runs over to their captain, you find that it is kind of just you 4 alone on the backside of this ship as everyone else tends to the captain. What words transpire here? Seraphina, you come to consciousness and see your friends around you. Bloodied, battered, bruised.
And me.
And Alimna, who looks great. Looks great.
And Peggy.
I look great.
Seraphina's just gonna really barely prop herself up on her elbow. What the fuck happened?
You got shot, dumbass.
Where did Vobago shoot her?
So Vobago was aiming for center mass. So one lodged kind of towards your upper ribs on your right side, another on your left lower abdomen.
Put her hand down to it. Ah, fuck.
Don't touch it.
This is some dumb shit.
You're telling me, how you gonna let that old man outshoot you?
Shut the fuck up.
You say this Curhrd's a bloody mess. He's barely holding up at all.
Yeah, looks like you did so much better.
I know my role. I'm your meat shield.
She's just gonna, like, cough up a little bit of blood. Right. Somebody should go get my satchel.
Mm.
Please?
Curhrd's gonna get up to grab their stuff, but he's going to grab Pale's shoulder as he goes by and just go, "You proved yourself today. No one can tell you you don't belong."
As you say that, Pale's electric hair starts to fade down and settle. That little vial on Pale's neck goes from the spiky mass to the little blob of crimson it is. And you proved yourself. You'd sacrifice yourself for your friends. I'd give you congratulations if we didn't already know that she'd be fine. Regardless, you did a great job as well.
Are they within earshot?
You mean like the rest of the crew? No.
100%.
No. Pale and Curhd to Seraphina.
Oh, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
She's gonna look up and go, "Excuse me, you did fucking what?"
Don't listen to him. I tried to kick you overboard.
Right.
Curhd goes for the satchels, limping as he goes.
Curhd, as you do turn to try and go under deck, you do see Agatha clicking her long talons against the dock, making her way over to you all.
Curhd stands at attention for the first mate.
She'll kind of move behind you, Alimna, putting a hand on your shoulder as the feathers kind of like scratch against your outfit. Congratulations, y'all.
Please don't touch me.
She kind of leaves it there for a second before exaggeratingly taking it back.
Thank you.
Some fine work. Fine shooting, fine casting, and some damn good stabbing. I'd say y'all have earned it. Wouldn't you think, Alimna?
Yes, it looks like they can hold the weight after all.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I would have been held much better had I not been abducted.
Well, I think y'all did fine. And so what if there's a little help that's needed along the way? You got there, that's all. Well, we'll keep you on med bay for your next 24 hours. Make sure nothing scars too badly. Welcome to the Dodger, y'all.
Thank you.
As Agatha will keep an eagle eye on you, Alimna, as they start to walk away.
Get it? Because she's a bird.
Minnie, Minnie, please.
Not the Squidward.
Well, as you all kind of collect yourselves, Curhd, you go for a satchel. And you kind of hear in the midst of the entire crew murmuring, you hear, "Get the fuck off me!" As the captain is trying to like heave himself back up. It's a beautiful night. I think that's where we're going to end today's session.